Okay, guys, today we're gonna start, I guess, where I should have started to start with. And what I've done is line the bottom of my ashtray with fire brick, put one up here on the side. And what that does is that'll catch and hold the heat. Now I still need to get the strips to seal the doors. But what I'm gonna do is start with some charcoal, hardwood charcoal, and kind of tie that up a little bit around the sides. And guys, check this out. Mama got me that at the Hobby Lobby. They on sale. Y'all run on over there and get you one. The inside of the bag, not the outside, because it's got that ink and all that old stuff on it like that. It's about the cleanest you're gonna get, because I use paper and oil. Piece of wood left over from last time. And this is my post oak that I like so much. Now, in a normal situation, because I got oak trees that was down, brother came cut them up, and it's been curing about 3 years now. So I'm gonna break that off of there. And this is gonna give me a good start on my bed of coals. Easy to catch. And it's oak. It's got that good oak flavor to it. Really, that box gets a suction on it. Alright guys, I'll get right back with y'all. Alright guys, we're back. Now what we're gonna do is dip that oak in there. This is the cleanest way to start your fire, because all them old chemicals, guys, that's what causes that cancer. So quit putting a lot of fluid on your food, because it don't never burn away. I don't care what no one tells you. And look at here, guys, to address the brothers that think you have to wash your meat before you can season it. If you have to wash your meat, then that meat's probably too old and you need to throw it away, because that natural juice, and that's part of your flavor. And see what we get out of that, man. Now usually when you're building a bed of coals, brother, that's gonna take you about an hour. So just get ready to start that early. I've had that meat in the box seasoning for about 3 hours now, I guess. It's desirable if you have a nice space and a big ice box to let that stuff go ahead and season for overnight if you can. You know, yeah, you'll just like the results of that better. right, we got us a slow burn. We're gonna go ahead and try to catch some more of this over here on. So by the time we get on to what we're gonna do, that seasoning will be sit on that meat for about 4 hours, 4.5 hours. And that'll get you where you're going, because you're about to add a whole lot of flavor with that post oak. And there you have it, guys. I'm gonna bring y'all back whenever that fire catch real good, and I'll show you what them coals look like when you set your big logs on. So maybe I get the whole splits at HEB. It's a little more expensive, but until I find somebody gonna, be able to sell me some bulk post oak, that's what I got. All right, guys, I'll get back with y'all when that coals look right. Okay, guys, I went ahead and cleaned that up off camera, I believe. I can't remember whether I did or not. Anyway, it's cleaned up. It's ready to kind of smooth them corners off. And while we're waiting on that fire to get right, I'm gonna go ahead and work on this. I got that grinder turned down kind of low because I don't want to burn nothing up, I'm using a lightly worn 80 grit belt, and y'all know because of the cost of all of this, I try to be making mine last as long as possible. So I get this right here, clean it up. Alright guys, sorry about the noise, but I turned my ventilation system on. And guys, I was wrong for doing this without my PPE on. Please don't do it like that. That is not correct. Guys, and just cute little old knife right there. And what we've done is just knock the corners off, and I'm gonna go ahead and monitor my fire, get it going like I'm supposed to, and I'll get y'all back to that. But then I'll start doing a little hand sanding on this. Okay guys, I don't know if y'all can see that on camera or not, but all of your base fuel is on fire, okay? Just about all of it, and what ain't, it will be. You have a nice even bed of that. Now I'm gonna give that another 2-3 minutes and let all of that kind of get a little bit white, and then I'm gonna add a log, two of them, two small logs to that, and I'm gonna show y'all what to do with them small logs. You gotta let them logs catch all the way before you shut it down and start using it. And check this out. You see that block of wood right here? It's black from the smoke, but you want to pick a log that's nice and straight and use that, because that fire right there, when it is throwing heat, that log will catch it. And it also adds an extra dimension to the smoke, because when wood gets hot, it kind of puts out that flavor. It fills the chamber, you know, and it kind of helps the smoking process. This is just my opinion, but I do know that you need it for a heat sink. So we're gonna go ahead and let this go and let that catch a little bit more, and I'll bring y'all back when them logs are ready to go in that fire. All right guys, I want y'all to see how I placed them logs in there. Now in a bigger pit, you would do your fire differently, yeah. But in a smaller box like this is the way I prefer to do it, and it always works out for me, you know. But what you want to do is keep those logs back from that opening that y'all see right there, because you don't want them flames on your meat, especially if you're fixing to load it like I am. I'm fixing to see what she's holding for real this week, you know. But what you're gonna want to do is let these right here burn down to black, then shut it down, and that's when you start your smoke, man. And you got fuel there that you slow it down with that little gadget right there. And at 275, when you get everything the way you want it, that right there is about your gap. Let me say just over a 1/4 inch. You know, you start with a half, and that'll put you right around 300, 325. And that's just on these particular Oklahoma Joe smokers right here. I can't testify to nothing else. But you see how that's starting to turn black? That bed of coals is really, really hot. When you see that white, that's hot. And so when these turn black all the way, you shut that down, let it set until your heat gets where you want it there, and then you're ready to cook, and I'll bring y'all back for that part of it. Now, this is a little bit warmer than we'd be cooking, but what we've done over the last 45 minutes, an hour, is preheat our chamber, and we're a little over 300. That's what it looks like on that thing. Okay, and what you do that for, because I like cooking around 275 when I'm smoking, you're gonna get a deep smoke in there, but you're about to put a lot of cold meat in there, and that's gonna suck the heat out, and then you adjust from there. All right, guys. Okay guys, we got that fire settled in about 275, and it just got there saying we got the meat on. It goes up a little bit because of the added air when you got that top open. And once again, that's about 275 on this particular Oklahoma Joe smoking pit. Now keep in mind, I still got to get the sealer tape where y'all see that smoke coming out, and that'll change some as it gets more insulated. Right quick, here's where we at. Pretty meat so far. All right guys, now it's just a matter of letting it cook a little. And I forgot to tell you, mama got me an Escali. It's got a range of however many feet, and you can do the probe like in the chicken's the only place I really use it, and it tells me when that chicken's done. Internal temp, they says 165, but I like taking mine to about 168, 170 even. All right guys, we'll get back with you. Hey guys, right quick,
This is the Escali. That's the Bluetooth piece. I have a probe stuck in a deep part of the piece of that thigh on that chicken, and you just preset it the chicken, and it lets you know when it gets 165. That's when I take over with the probe that I use to temp my meat, because for instance on the pork butt I take that to 203, you see what I mean, and the ribs as well. And the chicken, I'll take that to 168 or 170 even. I'll cover it up, you know, I got a timer set for an hour. But this little gadget right here, it's a good way to monitor what's going on. And also the way it's climbing so fast, that lets me know that that chicken is getting good heat in there all around and in the inside too. So it's cooking quick enough, we're good to go. Now guys, that was an HEB brand pre-seasoned chicken that I caught just at the right time, and I added some more of that seasoning that I made this morning, put on that pork. So we're gonna see what that comes out like. We'll get back with y'all, bro. After about an hour, that's what we're looking at. We're at 159, and our target to get it done is 165. But the reason I go and take it to right around 170 is because the bone. I want that bone to be as hot as it that meat starts releasing from that bone. In the meantime, that little handle buffed up real nice. You know, you see that, my Carter. So we're gonna go and start the edge on it, man. That tip is so fine, I want to stop and get at a minute, you know, make sure I ain't getting too hot. See, that mine got up to room temp right there, and it's sharp. Right now I'm gonna put it on that work sharp, and we'll get back with y'all on that, man. Okay guys, that chicken is temped at 165. So we're gonna put it out and wrap it and go and cook it to 170. Alright guys, we're gonna finish it off. I got everything wrapped up and smoked it for about 2 hours. Now I cranked that temp up to around 300. And that's where we're gonna finish it all off at, man. I'll get back with y'all. All right, y'all, that chicken's done. I'll put a little bit of sauce on that, you know, and now I'm gonna go ahead and renew my fire and pull this off, let it rest, get it all done up. You see what I mean? Look how beautiful that chicken is. And like I said, I made a little mop and put something on there. It's like a barbecue-esque type thing. I'm fixing to try it because I got one over here I checked on. Mrs. Tatum told me chicken ain't done until you separate it from the bone with a fork, so that's kind of what I did. All right, guys.